before I give an introduction, I just want to let you know that this is a series that's been ongoing on my channel, and I just want to let you know that these videos are on here if you do need to get yourself back up onto this stuff. But yeah, besides that, welcome to June Flicks, and this is the series I watch movies that are interesting and I give my takes on them. So in this one, we're going through the final part of the series, the Shana movie. So in the timeline, the things of me watching this is pretty much the last part of things I am watching, but technically this is supposed to be the middle point before watching the second part, because guess what, this came out in 2007. In spring 2007, the series was ongoing in Japan, and it ended, and the end credits showed the first part of the announcement of the movie, and the movie was released at Dengetsuki Bunko's Movies Festival and gets a home release in September that year. We didn't get this until 2013. Fucking ocean dub. So, what's the plot of the movie? Will it have an impact upon the series or the anime? Or will it just be true to the light novel? Or blur the line? Okay, I'm leaving. Well, to give you the short end of the stick, this is the first light novel being retold in the movie, but here's the details with one of the villains being a part of it, Fragne shooting and flame haze, and we get foreshadowing on how the world with it works with humans, and they notice so far and so forth. With the following day being a reintroduction of how Yuji met Shana, with things going beat for beat, and the same scene at the CD shop, but given more of a faster pace of how things are going, because instead of going about the average workday, we're only going to be here for an hour and a half. With tragic hitting one's fourth with the demon that begins eating souls. As soon Yuji gets hurt, we get to see who saves him. It's Shana, and with defeating the monster and restoring everything, we get Yuji's experience from this for the first time, and how everything is done and how everything is paused, and for the viewers to see what eventually happens and how the story is restored, and Shana giving to him a code way of saying how everything in the world is built. Basically, the Rene takes the humans, with the humans being vital to her job and the others to bring balance, and some humans are torches because of their souls being eaten. So to keep them alive, they will be torches for temporarily until they're not remembered. After this incident, we get to see Fragne and see what he's up to, stalking our hero, but nonetheless, Yuji is kind of down by this whole thing and learns that her mom's not at least a torch. And oh look, Feminina! As Yuji walks to school, Shana comes along with him because he's special, because he has a special treasure tool. We get to see how torches are affected by the Rene because of Haria, and we start to see how she just becomes more and more invisible towards others and disappears to the world. Well, she left, but disappears in front of his eyes and leaving a bad photo now.
There's no way to stop it from happening.
Great. And Yuji, in a fit of grief, kind of pushes Shana's buttons and finds out that she actually has no name or a family. Technically, she's called by her sword in the series, but hey, if you watch those, you're only watching this because you're interested on what the movie is about. With the following school day, look who isn't dead! It's Harari! Wait, no, that's Shana. But yeah, she takes over her body and pretty much goes off by her. So, practically, to just give you the ruling of things, I kind of am going to just treat this as an introduction for someone that doesn't know the series. So yeah, she kind of does that, and then now she's kind of just in disguise in that way, where she can actually interact with the real world without, it being weird or something. But it tends to be a normal school day, but until a seal comes up and Shana meets Fragne for the first time as he throws the cards around, distracts her, and we see, but nonetheless, it's shortly stopped and he's gone by for the last time we meet, and Yuji, being morally high, doesn't want others to be harmed. Or we get a wicked nod with everything that we see here, with all these characters that are, shown around are actually becomes characters that we know later on, but simply Yuji decides to take the energy that he has left, dedicate it so the others won't get harmed. Nonetheless, later Yuji finds Shana and invites him to his room because it's raining, and with fish out of water jokes about changing clothes, yeah, and just want to say this. It's oddly weird how they give us this tad bit about her not needed to taking baths, but yet she takes baths in the series. I mean, it makes sense if you're trying to relax, but it's a weird tidbit once you rewatch this. Also, there's no school tomorrow, so they can actually plan this. And pretty much the plan is that they use Yuji as bait, and oh god, Yuji, act blind, act like you didn't do anything. Also, tidbit thing, that this is actually a really good scene when you notice that they actually, you know, the third part kind of solidified that they had a thing for each other. You know, go watch the series. And after Fragnay's monologues about talking about the souls, we see Marjorie. Also cool. The cool fact, I actually never knew that it was actually a nursery rhyme for Marjorie's name, and so that's why that she does rhymes. Yeah, I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, but you know what? That's a cool fact. So, more information for you. Later upon the day, they set up a plan, and Yuji can see the torches, and it's odd because it's not supposed to be pulsing. Both try to find out what's going on, and they find that it's Marjorie, and now with her luring him out. Besides that, Yuji gets slapped because of the torches keep disappearing, but hey, Fragnay's lured out, and with Marjorie's transformation, it looks like that both of them are going to be teaming up, as he looks to ooh strong for Shana and nearly gets killed because of the explosion Yuji sets. With a great opportunity, Shana strikes but nearly attacks Yuji, but figures out as Yuji gets captured because of the treasure that he has inside. The viewers learn why he's so important and why he has so many people, because of the doll that he had. He wants the doll to become human. With now Shana and Marjorie talking about what happened, and she gets attacked by Marjorie, getting her mood up and sets him off to save him. Dawn sets and Yuji is at a ceremony to let his energy to give to Marine, but the two set up with their plans as the fight goes similar before, but with the plan being untold, seeing how souls are being devoured, challenging him as if not, the world would be destroyed. And Yuji figures out that the bell is summoning the city's devouring souls actually, and with Shana getting closer to the doll's trap, Shana and her sacrifices herself to defeat her, but with Fragnay being really to end her. Also, she saves the city because of the bell breaking, but not till the flame of heaven begins to actually get loose and defeats him. With it looks like that Yuji's gonna die with midnight striking. Yuji gets back to health because of the midnight lost shot, and we laugh at home. So yeah, that's the first 7-8 episodes of the anime, pretty much, with smaller changes towards things compared to the light novel, but yet it's not really, because Marjorie gets in too early, and all this stuff is pretty much different from the anime and from the light novel. So what do I say about this? Is this a good introduction for a newbie? Okay, I guess, but if you already watched the series, this is like a side quest, if anything. I really wouldn't say it's worth watching, even if you're watching the series, but if you really want to watch it, go ahead. If you really just want to watch this, I'm being real with you, it's just because of the Alistair transformation. It's worth it because of that. Thank you for watching. Yeah, so this is kind of the closing of the Shana things. I kind of wanted to see what the series was like on the DS and PS2, but yet I have a laptop that only goes like for 2 hours, so you're pretty much just asking the laptop just to explode. But anyways, I hope that y'all enjoyed everything and whatnot, but personally, I actually really enjoyed looking back at the whole entire series. So it would make me a happy little camper if you decided to watch the other things too. But hey, I ain't gonna stop you if you're not gonna do that. If you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike, give it the engagement. And I bid you a farewell.